Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Ikmal Hafiz. I'm electrical engineering student from group CEE 2423C. Okay, for this topic, so some people think that harvest padi was very easy. Some people think because right nowadays we have a generator, we have technologies, you can make the padi was very easy, but actually it's not. Okay, but what if I bring you back to old days, to like 90s to 80s year ago, okay, where the farmers only using their bare hands and their hook. So okay, I'm gonna tell you about this book. The interesting about this book name No Harvest But a Tone. In Malay we call Ranjau Sepanjang Jalan. The book wrote by Shanun Ahmad. So Shanun Ahmad is one of the greatest literature or the greatest writer in Malaysia, and so he won many award and in literature, and then No Harvest But a Tone No Harvest But a Tone was the third book on his career. For the first book that he wrote was Rentong at 1965. So the book was very popular, even though was his first book. Okay, so Ranjau Sepanjang Jalan or No Harvest But a Tone, the background about this book, this story, more to paddy field or village environment. And because Shanun Ahmad was born at Sik Kedah, where if you go to Sik Kedah, you can see the paddy field, and then behind the paddy field you can see the hills, the mountains. So very nice and very beautiful. Okay, so what is this book about? So what is the interested part of this story? And so why I want to do this video, why I want to do this topic? And because okay, for the start, we start with this family. This is farmer family, and they are very poor, so their life depends on production of padi. If they produce more, so they have enough money, enough stock of food, so they can maintain or they can sustain in the next year or next season. But if they produce less, vice versa lah. Alamak, sorry about that. Vice versa. Okay. So the main character named Lahuma, so is the father of the family, head of the family, and he have 7 daughters. So you can imagine how they gonna do the work. So how he gonna do the work, because he doesn't have a boy, he doesn't man in his family. So everything he do his job by his own, he do it alone. Okay, so sometimes, yes, we know that sometimes his wife help but cannot as much as he's do the work, he's do the job. Okay, so how they struggle to how they are gonna do the work, how they gonna protect the paddy field. And so when the season's harvest start, they need to clean the bush, they need to clean the the trash, and before they're seeding the shoot of paddy. And so you can imagine that this family have 14 box of paddy field. So and they need to work out. So you can see the Lahuma do it alone. And then after they seedling the shoot of paddy, they need to protect the paddy field from pests like you call rice field crab. Okay, because this crab very like to eat shoot of paddy seed, the paddy seed. Okay, so when the paddy grow out, so they need to protect from the bird, because the bird like to eat the paddy. Okay, and then when the monsoon season comes, so there be a flood, so they need to protect the paddy from flood, from the trash that float on during flood. And so what if a dry season happen, so the paddy doesn't have enough water, so there are many difficulty in doing their job. So for me, the story was quite unique and quite interesting. the story and the plot, because they have three different character that lead in this story. Okay, so first we have Lahoma, the husband. The husband do the job, do the work until the husband Lahoma got an incident, caused him to death, and then continue with his wife. So his wife was named Jeha. So her start his job, replace Lahoma. So you can imagine how the burden that Jeha carry, because he have a 7 daughter and he missing his husband a lot. Okay, and then he need to she need to protect the padi, she need to protect the daughter, and then she very missing about his husband. Husband, and then you can imagine, and then every night Lahoma ghost come to her dream. So make him ghost Lahoma always said that his wife was very failure, was very his wife was a failure because cannot protect the padi. And then after so Jeha cannot continue the work until he become a crazy one. Okay, he got a mental illness. So continue with his oldest daughter. So oldest daughter is named Sana. So that time she only 16 years old. So you can imagine how the 16 years old can carry the burden. Your father's dead, your mother's become a crazy, got a mental illness, and then you need to take care of your 7 daughter, your other sisters, sorry, not daughter, and then you need to protect the padi. You need to think about how to get the padi, how to produce the padi, how to protect the padi from pest, from everything. Yeah. So you can imagine how hard for it, and you just still 16 years girl. Okay. Okay, so that's funny about this book. Okay, for me, the book was very popular and got into Form 6 syllabus, and the book also became a preference in literature study or in literature research. Okay, so and also the interesting part about this book got an adaptation go through film in 1983 and directed by Datuk Jamil Sulong, and the film won many awards. And in Malaysia we have in Malaysia the film won the Film Festival Malaysia 1983, and then he penetrated all the global level. He won Asian Film Week, another I think in German also, Pacific Film, I'm not sure. And then he also win one of the best. He got the 3rd place in Pyongyang International Film Festival in 1992. So the last achievement that I want to tell that North Korean people watch Malaysian film. So you can imagine, as we know that North Korean people doesn't allow outside entertainment to enter their country, and so Malaysia we must proud because our film got penetrate the country. So to conclude the Ranjau Sepanjalan, or Harvest not harvest but the thorn. Okay, the book have their own philosophy, and for those who came from a farmer, who do the paddy field, so they can understand how struggle, how hard their life. Okay, so for me, if the value that we can pop out, we can bring out from this book is that if you think that your life was hard enough, you can see another people going through their life very hard than us. Okay, so we need to gratitude. Okay, so because there are other people do life more than difficult than us. So for me, for just suggestion, I need you guys to go and start to learn about Shanut Ahmad. Go read his book, and then his literature, because and if I'm not mistaken, the author going through a lot of difficulty and some of controversial to make his career, make his literature, his art, and his name got buried and unknown right now. So for me, my generation doesn't know who Shanut Ahmad really is.